I'm Sonee from Sonee's Florida Sports Report, Tampa, Florida, and I'm all the way out west here in Las Vegas for the big Money Mayweather Robert the Ghost Guerrero fight. It's been quite a weekend. I've got Al Bernstein. He is one of the long-stay voices of Showtime Network. What's the most undeniable truth?
Oh boy! Well, let's see. There's 30 of them. One of the most undeniable truths was don't ever trust anyone who calls you Mister. And that one came from an experience with Mike Tyson. As you can tell by that story, the book is really just a fun, kind of tongue-in-cheek, fun look at all the experiences that I've had over the years.
Well, you led me right into my next question. You use a lot of humor in the book. Was this a chance for us to see, I mean, not that we don't see the lighter side of Al Bernstein, but you had some fun with this book, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
How about the fight promotion battle, or fight, if you will, within the fight? Has that contributed a lot to the decline of the true boxing day? You know, I mean the battle between fight promoters.
Well, yeah, there's always been that. In boxing, listen, boxing has no organization that runs it, so it's laissez-faire capitalism run amok.
I felt a firestorm coming on during the Canelo, Josesito Lopez, Chavez, Martinez weekend, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Back in September. Don't you feel like that was just a start of that was a kindling for the firestorm that was to be?
Well, or it was the tipping point, yeah, because that was when we had two fights on the exact same day in Las Vegas, Martinez and Chavez, and then, as you mentioned, Lopez and Canelo Alvarez. And that is unprecedented.
Let's talk about Money Mayweather Guerrero this weekend. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's going to be a very good fight. The onus is obviously on Guerrero to prove that he can deal with Floyd Mayweather.
We're talking about, the Floyd Sr., Ruben Guerrero, the two fathers going at it. Somebody might not walk out of that ring.
Yeah, that's for sure. Well, we're in the age of boxing fathers being a little psychotic, I think.
And Abner Mares is going to take on Ponce de Leon. You ready? You said it. Why are you so ready? Why are you so confident? You seem so relaxed. What's the key?
I mean, that is the key. Just being relaxed, being myself. I can't get the pressure get to me. I know it's a big stage, but I just got to be myself, go in there, enjoy myself, and do what I know how to do. I've been doing this for a long time, so I just, I got to keep it the same.
Obviously, you're very respectful of Ponce de Leon at the same time. What vulnerabilities in him do you intend to exploit on Saturday night?
I mean, it's obvious. He's a slower fighter. He is a heavier puncher, but just for the reason that he's a heavier puncher, he throws his punches a lot slower. So I'm the quick guy. Got to be quick. I got to be smart and just make it my fight.
You coming from a boxing standpoint or a punching standpoint on Saturday night?
I'm more of a boxer.
Okay, so he's ready. I'm at the Mayweather Boxing Club, famous for breeding great fighters, from yay high up to this high. And I'm with the man who runs the plan, Floyd Mayweather Sr. The Mayweather family. There's been some ups. There's been some downs. It's been hot. It's been cold. There's a lot of talk about, controversy here and there. Talk about how when it comes down to it, family is family with regard to the Mayweathers.
Well, the Mayweathers are like any other family, no different from anybody else.
In the All Access program, Floyd himself said that though he has worked with his Uncle Roger, obviously hard on training, you ultimately will be in his corner on Saturday night.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm the head trainer.
Talk about that style, because I was watching both the Sugar Shane Mosley fight and the Ortiz fight with Junior, and that style is almost exclusive and classic to Floyd Jr. Where did that shoulder roll style, who taught you that so that you could pass that on to Floyd Jr.?
Dale Williams, the guy that was training me before, he taught me the shoulder roll, and the shoulder roll is one of the most scientific defense in boxing.
I have to ask this question.
Yes.
Do you ever think about him losing Saturday night?
You know what? Be honest, that don't even register in my mind.
B-Hop, Bernard Hopkins, straight off of the win with Tavoris
I'm excited for Saturday because the fans need this type of fight, and it's good for boxing.
Absolutely. Question. Okay, you know about longevity. Floyd Money Mayweather is coming in at 36 years old. Do you think that he has the staying power to do what you have done and achieved in the world of boxing?
Absolutely. His lifestyle proved that over the years. Personally, I know that he lives in sort of like a tight lifestyle budget bubble like I do. And let me tell you, when you have that along with the experience of these type of fights, it's really hard to beat.
Who I'm standing next to. I have the man standing next to me, Evander, the real deal. And I'm pinching him. He's here. The real deal Holyfield is here with us. Thank you for being with me for a few seconds, Evander.
And thank you.
Tell me a little bit. I want to start talking just a little bit about your philanthropic efforts. I know that is really important to you. I know that you've been feeding the homeless and doing a lot of great things, not just during the holidays, but throughout the year. Can you tell me a little bit about the ones that are very close to your heart right now?
Well, the Boys Club, pretty much, because as a kid, the Boys Club, the place that gave me an opportunity to be the man that I am today.
Look who I ran into. I've got my man, Austin Trout. He's fresh up off of a tough fight with Canelo Alvarez, but still standing. Were you regretful that you drew him in with the jab so early?
No, I'm regretful that I didn't continue to just keep popping with the jab regardless. You know, the rounds that I felt like we didn't do so good is when I didn't jab as much. So, I'm regretful I didn't jab more.
He is not much for throwing combinations. He was landing crusher punches on you. First time you've been down in your career. How'd that feel?
Oh, it sucked. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. But, it's a first for everything. And, they say it's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And, I've never been out in my life. So, he was a strong guy, and we're not taking nothing away from his power. He caught me with a good shot.
Okay, so we'll consider that lemons. What's the lemonade out of those lemons?
That round, I felt like after getting dropped, I came back and did enough to win the round, make it a 10-9 at least. That was a
Let's
lemonade.
talk rematch. Want it?
Oh, definitely. I need that. I need my belts back. I need his belt. I definitely want a rematch.
Not in Texas.
Definitely not in Texas. Yeah, I'd rather go to Mexico than go to Texas.